do it. Let us do it. Let us do it. I'm here. I'm here. It took me a little time to scoot in, only because I was making sure I had all the right tools and the necessities. But I just want to say right now to all of those who are out there, I just want to say to you, that today was there were great moments, very, very good moments. And the only person I can center on today is Amber and Anthony, because the moments were so powerful that I think that we needed time to talk about that. One of them. We quarrel, I will fight, but we're gonna make it up tonight. I love you, baby. One of them. You know me not gonna knock you down, baby. Me just want to hold you down. She said, go and go put on your gown, baby. And before you know it is another baby. You know me not gonna knock you down, baby. I said, me just want to hold you down. He said, go and go put on your gown, baby. And before you know it is another baby. Where are you guys this evening? Where are you? Where are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. We're not throwing any pants tonight. Knock you down, baby. I said me just want to hold you down. He said, go and go put on your bone, Amber. Cause before you know it is another Amber. He said, you're not gonna knock you down, Amber. I said me just want to hold you down. She said, go on. Where are you? Where are you, folks? Where are you? One of them. We're not have a fight tonight, We're going to talk about this. We're going to speak about this with some nice, good male and female conversations. Hit the like button. I'm here. I'm there because today was an awesome day. The only skits me up is just the Anthony and Amber skits. Deliberately, simply because I wanted to go through them, because I feel like at them things that me want to see. You see, everybody else talk about the problems in the black community, but they don't do anything about it. Everybody else, let me say that again. Everybody else talk about the problems in the black community, but they don't do or show anything about it. And because of that, let me give Kountry Wayne and the writers team their props for cleaning this up. Let me give them their props for cleaning this up, because this needed some disinfectant and some cleaning products. You understand? Yes. This needed some cleaning. This was out of hand. It was out of pocket. It started to make it look like the black community don't have no, there was no moral compass in the black community. It started to make it look as though we never know what we're doing, or that we don't seek therapy like other communities, when this should be the case. But some way, somehow, the writers have found a way to put the two sides them of the story and get us to a resolution. Some way, somehow, the writers them have found a way to get us a resolution. One of them. Because me love this. Last night when I was venting, because I was on last night. I think Angela was on and a couple of people were on, and I was talking about the whole same thing with what's her name again? Is it K. Michelle? Because K. Michelle was throwing all of these stones, and I said, no, until we have solid conversations. Until we have solid, we have to talk about it, man, in its entirety, to the end, as to what we think. Don't worry, Nanya, we will talk about everything. But yes, I was listening to the K. Michelle thing, and I gave you guys that because I wanted to show you exactly where our conversations are. It's always about finger pointing, and it's never the two sides them sitting down and meeting. And it's one thing Onila like is the lack of accountability. If you're going to sit down and point the finger on one gender, then make sure you're taking your accountability on your side as well. Because if you're not doing that, then it is in bad faith. But the therapist had a conversation in good faith today. Let me get to the chat right now. Welcome some people, because I want to pound in the chat. Nanya, welcome to the chat. Angela Phillips, welcome to the chat. Nikki E, welcome to the chat. Kay, welcome to the chat. Angie Paula, welcome to the chat. Sean, welcome to the chat. Let's see who else is here. Who else is here? Mary, welcome to the chat. DM, welcome to the chat. Goddess Lana, welcome to the chat. Ella, welcome to the chat. Let's see who else is here. Who else is here? Who else there? Nappy Child, welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. Let's see who else is here. Cheryl, welcome to the chat, Cheryl. Tina, welcome to the chat. Big up yourself. Angie, welcome to the chat. Mary, welcome to the chat. Ella, welcome back to the chat. DM, welcome to the chat. Choice, welcome to the chat. Who else is here? Who else is here? Big up Ella already. One Journey, welcome to the chat. AS, welcome to the chat. Who else is here? We're going to talk. We're going to talk. Let me big up some people. Let me welcome people to the chat. Welcome people to the chat. T. Donnie, welcome to the chat. Corletta, welcome to the chat as always, Queen. Let's see. Carla, welcome to the chat. Big up to the moderators, by the way. Making sure so you know the chat stay clean, because I don't know you have some people that try to spam with. Cleopatra, welcome to the chat. Queen Cleopatra, welcome to the chat. Carla, welcome to the chat. The one MR, welcome to the chat, my boss, because the male energy is needed. Let's see who else is here. Who else is here? I know Christopher did there. I'm going to see Christopher's name. Christopher, I see your name now. Grace, welcome to the chat. M. Johnson, welcome to the chat. Diane, welcome to the chat. Who else is here? Let me big people up first. And then Laverne, welcome to the chat. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Christopher, welcome to the chat. Rhonda, welcome to the chat. Who else is here? Who else is here? There we go. Shonda, welcome to the chat. Nancy B. the Scratcher, welcome to the chat. Yes, so we were talking about the whole of this last night. And this was where we were. So they started us off at, how does Amber feel about Shayla? About the mere fact that, you know, she caught Anthony in the bed with Shayla. This is what y'all wanted to see. I know y'all were positioning yourself. You don't want to see this. You don't want the counselor to be on the next side. Welcome to the chat. Miss T, welcome to the chat. Amia, welcome to the chat. Get on up, welcome to the chat. Yvonne, welcome to the chat. I know y'all wanted to see what they were going to say. What Amber was going to say. Was she going to dig in? And I'm glad she got her chance to dig in, because I said, yes, people like Nonya wanted to see this, because they wanted to finally hear her out. Dora, welcome to the chat. Big up yourself. Kelly, welcome to the chat. So let's get into it.
God didn't love me anymore. Okay.
How do you feel like it's continuously happening?
Instagram, seeing pictures, taking her on vacation, still living with her. You know,
All right, hold on. The other day we were having a conversation about this, and Nanya rightfully brought up the mere fact that, you know, she brought up that women have a way of dealing with these things. And a lot of other women in the chat too brought up that women take a while to get over these things. Then bring that up. I'm going to say, yes, I understand. But, you know, you have to get through it as time go by. But, hey, nonetheless, Angela Atkinson, welcome to the chat. Jeanette, welcome to the chat. Tamrock, welcome to the chat. But I said, hey, she has to get there. But nonetheless, I was rushing, and I'm glad that she got to this particular point where she's now starting to voice her concerns for Anthony. Because I'm realizing that they do have a communication problem, because they both didn't communicate as they should. However, I'm going to lean most of the lack of communication to Anthony's side. I'm going to lean that to Anthony's side, because communication have verbality in it and it have non-verbal. Communication have two sides, but I'm going to lean most of it to Anthony, because he assumed a lot of things. And that's just generally how men are. Men generally don't communicate as well as we should communicate. That is the truth. That's a fact. Me can take that as a fact. Men don't communicate the way that women communicate. We don't really say a lot of things like how women say a lot of things. So I can give that. But Nanya was making the point that, hey, she was feeling these things. And so she's talking now about the whole idea of, you know, the what you call it now? She mentioned about, hey, you know, how she felt seeing the social media and all of that.
I try to be happy.
Yeah.
I try to save face. I try to put on. I try to celebrate this divorce and the money and maybe the possibility of staying in this house.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a dark cloud.
We knew there was a dark cloud. I knew that there was a dark cloud hanging over Amber's head, and I told y'all why. Like I said before, and we're going to get there. Like I said before, even though you're going to get the money, you still need the resolution. Because they can get a whole pile of money and don't feel good about the money that you get. So, of course, I want her to get some money, but I don't want her to get some money and come out here being a Julie. Have you guys noticed how Julie is? Instead of Julie have worked out her thing, Julie is the same person she was. And so that's why Julie resorted to doing the man thief thing just the same. I never wanted Amber to become a Julie who have a bunch of money and no morality. It was painful to watch and listen to, but we had to listen to it. And we have to work through this. Nothing wrong, I love this because this is how I want the black community working through. Nick, welcome to chat, Nick. Communication. It's more about listening. That is true. That's why I said there's a lot of communication issues back and forth. There's a lot going on. A lot that was going on. Yes. That's why I'm saying it's not just one side. It's from both sides.
Some days I don't want to be here because of what he did.
This was the moment that hit Anthony like a ton of bricks because he finally realized that his wife was past anything else. She was now gone to what is called suicidal ideation. She's now beginning to feel like her presence is unnecessary. She has lost her king. And she now start to feel like she's not worthy enough. And of course, me get what you ladies were saying. When you don't feel like you're worthy enough. But it's important to talk about. It is important to talk about. So let me ask y'all, was this the turning point? Because I think it was, this was the turning point. This was the turning point for Anthony. He could no longer lie because he now realizes that, yes, no man wants the blood of a woman on their shoulders. Let me say that again. No man wants the blood of a woman on their hands or on their shoulders. No man don't want that. Yeah, man, a balling session, man, because these things happen now. Let me tell you something, Nanya. These things happen, just like when you see Amber upset and hurt. There are men out there who are hurt just the same. Me extra in because women think that they're the only ones that feels pain. The only difference is women just tend to be more wired. That them can't deal with it as much as males can. But you have some guys who, them would have deal with it just the same like Amber. That's why you have males having suicidal and those things. You know what I mean? Them go through those things. But that's what she was thinking of. This was a very, very good moment. Now, I've seen it before. As I said this morning, I've seen this before. But the woman normally uses it as leverage because when she don't want to leave her, I've seen this another way too. When the woman don't want to leave her, she tell her them things here. Suicidal ideation. And that now make you as the man think, Lord, well, me know I'm going to leave her and then she going to do something to herself. So let me just stay. Let me say that again. Hold on. There are sometimes, let me tell you again, sometimes you have some women that use this as like a crutch or like a tool then. Let me wait, Pauna. Hold on, man. We'll get to the divorce, man. Guys, don't rush it. We have enough time. Don't rush it. I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you what I think. Folks, it doesn't necessarily, not because we're talking about this means that my position has changed or has not changed. We're going to go through it together. Era, welcome to the chat. Lynn, welcome to the chat. Gally, welcome to Gail, welcome to the chat. Who else? Cynthia Paul, welcome to the chat. And big up some people and welcome them to the chat. Mir, welcome to the chat. Vanswell, welcome to the chat. Listen to me again. This was a real moment. But I'm just going to say that there are some women, I'm telling you so to know because O'Neill has experience in fair share. I'm telling you, so I see a couple variations of things, so that's why I can kind of talk on the topic then. Because, just like I'm sure y'all have seen variations of things as well, it doesn't make me more experienced than you are. But I'm just saying, as a male, I've also seen the next side where women use suicide as a way to hold on to a man. Let me stick that pin. Do you believe that women will use suicide to hold a man? Let me ask y'all that. Let me make sure that we're on the same page. We have talked about this today now. Little by little, we're going to process it. We have 3 videos to process. We are going to process the videos. Let me start this up. Yes, Diana, yes. I'm glad you point out that men do it too. But I just give it because I'm just watching the story. I'm going to tell you, firstly, I don't think that's what she did, but I'm just making sure so I'm going to pinpoint that as well. All right. So there you go. Somebody said, Error said, her husband cheated and she taking back on him change. All right. Don't worry yourself. We're going to get to it. I just wanted to establish that fact. There are some women that use this. Now, as in Amber's case, I don't believe that that's what she was doing. Amber was being vulnerable because she has really been vulnerable. And she has been sorry. And so I can see that Amber is speaking from the heart versus, no, let me just use any tactic I can use to get this man back. Now, if she fool me, I'm fooled. If that's not what it is, I am really and truly fooled. But I believe say she really was trying to be vulnerable and to work through whatever it is that she's going through. Pamela, we know that both man and woman do it. It definitely is more prevalent. You know what? I can't state it. I just know I see it a lot with a lot of women. And I've seen it more than once. With different women. That's all I can tell you. Hold on, man. Hold on. There is no taking up. We're discussing the topic, Angela. There is no taking up. But we have to discuss it. Now, this particular portion, when Amber talked to him, I know this shake him to the core because for the first time, him realized, I think him finally snapped out of whatever land him was in. The cocky, arrogant, egotistical land. Hold on, man. Hold on. He was on the cocky roll. Anthony was on the cocky roll. And I'm not egregious in saying he was on the cocky roll. I mean that by no level of egregious. He was on the cocky roll for a while. But some way, somehow, Amber told him what she felt. And for the first time, thank you very much, Errol. I have to go watch a thing in Errol. For the first time, it snapped him out of it to realize that, hey, I am really hurting this lady. This is not a joke anymore. It's no longer funny. And you now have to do something. You need to make a decision and a choice because you really can hurt people this time. And not just like barely hurting them, badly hurting them. And no man wants to be in that position with that type of blood upon him hands them. Him just not want it. Well, no, sane man at all. And that's why I say if Anthony never snapped out of it in this moment, would I just call it at that point in time. Would I call it? Would I really and truly just call it? Elise, welcome to the chat. But anyway, let's progress.
I never saw it that way. I've ruined my wife's life.
That's the first time he has said that. Now, Angela, I understand, hey, me get it, bury the man, whatever it is. No, but we're not going to bury the man because if this is supposed to be the way that the black community moves forward, then we need to see these things. for the first time, which is what we want to be showing on TV, the black man has confessed and said, hey, you know what? I've really been a jerk and actually mash up the woman's life. For the first time, he has taken accountability. Because yes, regardless of what was done before, and we are going to get to that, he has caused damage. So let me see what I want to say. She was really in deep in her support. He finally realized that Amber really loved him and not Wayne. Yes, Lynch. Him finally realized that the woman was doing her absolute best. Carla, where you say, Carla? Talk to me. This is what Carla said. Let me give you all some time. For the first time, it was a heartfelt story. Stacey, welcome to the chat. For the first time, he finally realized that he was damaging the woman. He never realized it before because he has been going through and other women have taken it. But him get this woman, regardless of what she do, him take her back and him say, I'm keep her. Him say, I'm going to keep her. Him keep her. She try and hold on to her vows them. She not give her the pum-pum. Up to now, she has not given away the pum-pum. The pum-pum still intact. In fact, it cobweb up, if you ask me. It's still in a chest in the belt. Can you imagine? Him find out that the pum-pum still in her chest in the belt. The woman has been holding on to herself. Say what you want to say about her. The truth is, the woman has been faithful in the marriage. As much as you want her to fail, as much as the other side wants Amber to fail, she has held on to the pum-pum. I'm going to have to give her the credit for that. She hold on to the pum-pum. Now, care what? Now, the bet is still on, by the way, you know, so. She hold on to the pum-pum. Some way, somehow, the chastity belt that has been put on her, even when the eyeliner rider and Kelvin go close to the pum-pum, even when the G-string almost fly, some way, somehow, even when them thief the lock off of O'Neill's dresser, even when they stole the lock from O'Neill's dresser with the everlast chastity belt, somebody thief the key. I may have to change the lock. Where's everlast chastity belt? Even when they try and thief the key, even when they stole the key from the chastity belt, everlast. Let me go for the everlast one because the everlast chastity belt are the best chastity belt. Everlast. Even when they try to steal the key of the everlast chastity belt and somewhere someone have to call a locksmith and make them lock it up back, the pum-pum is still intact. Me have to give her the credit. Say the pum-pum still intact. It has not been touched. Where's Nanya? Nanya, come out of the woodwork. Where's Nanya? Where is Nanya? Where is Nanya? Because Nanya has always wanted. She has Nanya knows something always a talk about the chastity belt. Somewhere, somehow. The chastity. What do you mean here? Look, Goddess London, what do you mean? The pum-pum is still intact. There's no extra mileage has been added to this pum-pum. Nanya, I have to give credit to your girl that no extra mileage to this point has been added to the pum-pum. She came very close. Yes, Angela. Yes. That's why I said she needed these sessions because she needs to get up the weight off her shoulders. A lot of times, our black women don't work out the previous relationship, then them go in a new relationship with the same old baggage and judge the new man as the old man. And me and the old man are two different something. It's not painful, goddess land, it's not painful. But Anthony finally realized that him hurt the woman.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, there was no eye water. But this is that's the most remorse Anthony has ever shown. This is the first time I see Anthony show any remorse. This is the first remorse I see him show. First time I see him actually look like him feel sorry. This is the first time he looked sorry. This is the first time he looked sorry. Now, me no know yet if him sorry. Me not fully sure because Anthony is a tricky little man. But this is the first time. You say men carry more baggage? You believe so? Man, get over it, man. Man, not have the time for whatever it is. That's correct. Men not cry like women. That's correct. Not like women. That's correct. Verna said my ex slept with my best friend many years ago. My husband and I forgave him and her, but she died later on. Wow. Tragic story. Cleopatra. Oh, he looked sorry, all right. And she laughed. Cleopatra, for the first time, the man looked like him sorry. We know that looks can be deceiving. Ladies, you don't have to come off of the trauma. Please. Please. You don't need to come down. They're trying to give it a story so the man is now finally getting to a place of, what you call it now, of sorriness. He might not be 100% there. If you don't want to debate that, you can debate that. But for the first time, the man is starting to address the issue. This was Amber's part. Angie Paul, you're right, you know. You're right for not knowing if you believe him yet, because guess what? Anthony is a slippery little man, just like I said before. I don't know. But, let's dig into something. Let's work on something. All me have to say is this. It was better than the other moments of Anthony. Nobody not clean and you can't judge the man without judging him fairly and squarely. When him bad, you say him bad. When him try to good, we say him bad. We can't do that. It's either we're going to decide, say, all right, let us take what he's saying at face value and believe what he said until we have been proven otherwise. And that's all we can do right now in this moment. Marty, welcome to the chat. Who else coming? Rachel, welcome to the chat. I hope that Anthony is sincere. He flip-flops like pancakes. That is true. He does flip-flop, but for the first time, he sounded like a man who was remorseful about what had occurred. Let's proceed.
To be with him the day of your wedding.
Miss Brown, like, I'm sorry. We don't need to go back and rehab.
Stop there, sir. This was what showed me that Anthony changed a little bit. The normal Anthony would have used this as a moment to counteract what Amber said. Let me go in that time there. Come on. You have to call a spade a spade. Let us call a spade a spade. This, the normal Anthony we know, would have used that little moment right there, sir, to counteract everything that Amber said. Instead, him not even the one go down the path there with it. He didn't want to talk about it anymore. Anthony of all persons in the world. And you and me know that Anthony looks for moments where he's right. This is a man that looks for moments to be right. The normal Anthony would have used that opportunity. He wouldn't want to pass it up. Mommy, welcome to the chat. This is what told me that there was that moment of change. This is what showed me that the regular Anthony would not have passed that moment up. This it would not. It is the number one storyline. Would the regular Anthony pass this moment up? We're talking about Amber here. We're not talking about Shayla. The regular Anthony think him have something to prove against Amber. The normal Anthony believes that him have something to prove against Amber. I'm not saying this a 100% change, man. Don't get me wrong. And people, by the way, guys, let's be fair. Let us be fair. Just like how we can give Amber the time to change and we can give her the space to change, we don't have to give Anthony the space for change. Come, ladies. Let us be fair. Or else, guess what? Or else is a waste of time telling man then to try and change. It's a waste of time. If you're not willing to give Anthony the space to change, then it's a waste of conversation with man versus woman. We are waste of time then. Better we just keep cheating then. Better we keep cheating because now it no matter what we do. If you're not going to give him the space in this moment, if we're not giving him a space to change, it's best we end the argument and just keep the same narrative that you have, that all men are bad and that's all man is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk. Come on, let's talk. None of y'all laugh. Exactly, 100%. He despised Amber so much after he told about Wayne, he destroyed her out of hate. Chill, we have freedom of speech and a moment I'm not convincing. Don't worry, One Journey. I'm always listening to your point of views. I just give you mine and sometimes I'm a little strong, but that's all I'm saying. All me I say, One Journey, is that if we are saying we're going to give Amber the space to change after what she did with Wayne, then we must give Anthony the space to change as well, or else our conversations that we have of man versus woman is not in good faith, because then a man will never do right. In other words, once he mess up, he will never get back. So let's go. Let's work it. Let's go back over it again. Let's see exactly what the counselor asked him to do. Let's go back over it. This is a different Anthony.
To be with him the day of your wedding.
Miss Brown, like, I'm sorry. We don't need to go back and rehash this. I'm more concerned about what Amber's going through.
You hear that? Again, ladies, this is the first time Anthony has decided that he doesn't want to play tit for tat. Normally, Anthony would have played tit for tat. And for the first time, he decided, you know what? I don't want to play tit for tat with Amber. I actually now want to listen to what she's saying. Regardless of what you want, thinking now, we know him weak and we know all the other pieces them, but we have discussed the counseling session. Anyway, let's keep going.
Understand that, but it's not just Amber and it's not just you. It's not a single thing. It's a we thing.
I felt like less of a man. The person who I finally find to share all this with runs to the arms of another man. I'm not even in the race.
I'm giving y'all how this man was speaking. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Stephanie, Shaniqua, welcome to the chat. Designs by Lane, welcome to the chat. Let me tell y'all the truth. Everything he's saying here so is what a man would have been thinking in his mind when a woman cheats on him. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth right now. This is the whole of what he's saying here so is as real as it gets. This is the mind of a man. When you cheat on a man, this is the mind of a man talking. This is the most truthful you're going to get from Anthony right here, so. Everything he might tell you is exactly what a man think whenever it is a woman cheat upon him. This is how he's thinking. Keep listening.
I felt hustled. You know?
Because why did you feel hustled?
Did she ever love me? And I know good and well if Wayne would have said he wanted her, she wouldn't have married me.
All right. So let's go. So, Angela, you asked me a question. You can't compare Amber and Anthony. Amber will tell the truth and Anthony will lie straight to your face, and that's a problem. But that's gonna be my problem now, though, Angela Atkinson. I understand that Anthony is a liar and he has lied a lot. But there must come a time that if we're going through a counseling session, there must come a time where you're going to have to trust what he's saying until it can be proven otherwise. Or else, our conversations, Angela Atkinson, are not in good faith. And I think this is what is happening in the black community. There have been some women who have gone through trauma with other men. And because of that, they have now labeled all men as not being truthful. Anthony represents the consciousness of men. He's representing the consciousness of men. A man will have time when he lie to you, and a man will have time when he give you the truth. And I believe that you are getting the truth in this moment. Now, the question is, are you going to take that truth and challenge him on that truth as he goes along? Or are you just saying, you know what, as from now on, me don't want to hear anything at all? That is my question. That is my question. Y'all are okay what you're saying, you know. Y'all are saying the right thing. I must accept this truth he has given, and I will challenge him on that truth come tomorrow. Because you don't know me. When the videos them come, I go challenge it. Well, but you said the last time, this way you said. But you tell me, say, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you're saying that we must give Amber all the grace in the world for the cheating with Wayne, but we don't give Anthony any grace, then I don't think we're preaching the right message. All right, Diane. Okay. All right. Okay. I get it that he has cheated. And by the way, let me make it clear in the middle of the show. I am not saying she needs to get back with Anthony. But this is for her own resolution. This is for her and for him. Only God knows them heart. We can only decipher based on their actions, but only God alone knows them heart. If we are saying, now I'll say it again, if we are saying that we're going to give Amber all the grace in the world, but Anthony deserves no grace, it brings me to the point that I'm making with us as males versus females. That's why man have a problem. We have reached a crossroads. We have reached a crossroads. Bless 100, welcome to the chat. Mommy, welcome to the chat. No sin is greater. Mommy, thank you very much. No sin is greater. Let us talk. Let us talk. Sharon, welcome to the chat. Let us talk. This now is big man and big woman conversation, as we say in Jamaica. Let Anthony's actions speak for him. But know that him tell us something now, and I'm saying to you that this is him saying, him pouring out him heart. All me can do is justify, is this right from a man's space? I'm going to tell you, from a man's space, yes, a man going to think like this. Diana, me know he has lied over and over and over again. That doesn't mean that Amber needs to be with him, Diana. I'm not saying she needs to be with him at all. But if him same change, and if he is showing signs that him changing because it's different from before, all me can do is believe him until him prove me wrong. Yeah, but if we're saying if he's being sincere, what that mean? So we give Amber all the grace from before. No, me could talk about it. Talk to me, man. So what we're saying is that we are give Amber all the grace. When I gave Amber all of the grace to the Wayne thing, I'm gonna show you exactly why it is what it is. When we give her all of the grace for that, and we say she's sincere, even when y'all say, even when we try and fight and say she's sincere, we say, all right, I have to take it for what it is. And all we could do is watch whatever is going on. Him same change. And all O'Neal say is for the next couple of hours until we see another skit where he shows us otherwise, we should be believing him. One journey you are correct. So him say one thing, but until him show me otherwise, I saw him say. Queen Carol, may agree with you. Not no wrong. She can find happiness somewhere else. Me nah say nay. In fact, I think the counseling session for me with Amber is just for her to heal. I don't think that I'm trying to force Amber to stay in this relationship. No. No, me not force her to stay. Me want her to heal. So she can get better going forward and she not have to operate from a place of trauma as she has said. Let me get into the apologies. Come guys, come. Because me are telling you, say, this storyline, they've given us a very powerful set of skits today. And we can't read it from just one side. Them try to give us the two sides and for the first time in a while. Right? They have tried to give us the two sides. The counselor asked them, what would you have done differently? What would you have done differently? That the counselor asked them. The counselor asked them, what am I do differently? And then response. Let's get into the response.
Is there anything you would do differently?
I stayed in a place of trauma and bondage because that's what I knew.
Right.
That's what felt comfortable to me. Mm-hmm. That's what felt familiar to me. So I just didn't feel like I was worthy of Anthony's love.
All right. Let me stop right here, so. Is this true? Juanita, welcome to the chat. Is this true? Felicia, welcome to the chat. Is Prophetess Holly, welcome to the chat. Is this true? Is what she's saying? Come ladies, I una have to tell me. I una the woman. You ladies are the ladies. Una tell me, is this true? Do ladies sometimes spend time in a place of trauma and them operate from a place of trauma? Yes or no? Is this true? Y'all are the ladies. This is how she said she had different. She said she was operating from a place of trauma. Her words, not mine. Yes, Amber does need a separate therapist. We said that already. But this is also good that she is hearing from Anthony versus just listening back, just in an echo chamber by herself. Is this true? Do women operate from a place of trauma at times? That's what she's saying. She has said she operates from a place of trauma. That's what she said. I don't feel like boxing today, but I still have a headache. Nanya, there is no boxing happening. We just discuss it. All me do is make sure I give context to both sides. Let's keep running it here.
And it made me do things that were damaging to our relationship.
I love that. She, for the first time, she thinks about the Wayne thing, and for the first time, she doesn't seem very burdened by the Wayne episode. For the first time, she seemed unburdened by the Wayne episode, which tell me that she'll get over it. She is getting over the Wayne saga. Is this correct? Ladies, talk to me. Is she getting over the Wayne cheating? Yes or no? This is what I'm trying to read. What I'm reading is that she's getting over it. And what O'Neill is using to judge this is because for the first time, she not tear up and sound weird and all of these kind of things. Carl, what you say? Amber can hear from Woody Woodpecker all she wants. He only wants to keep his assets. Hold on, Miss will get tonight. It sound, for the first time, the Wayne thing doesn't seem like a big bolster over her head. Because at first, it used to feel like a brick just squeezing her down. AS is not just the council call her queen. Moni Richardson, welcome to the chat. Long time when I say Portia, welcome to the chat. Ashley Moore, welcome to the chat. Teresa, welcome to the chat. Marty, welcome to the chat. It seemed like say it get it, but you see, guys, some of the times, ladies, some of the times you have to talk about the thing in order to get through it. You can't sit down in an echo chamber and don't talk about it. Y'all are saying, oh my God, I'm tired of talking about it, but you have to talk about it to get over it. Keeping it in your coffers, in your bosom, like how women keep money in them bosom. Keeping it in your bosom. Thank you very much for the super chat. Let's see. Let me put that up. That's up. Can I pin it? I can't pin it. Thank you for the super chat, Rhonda. Yes. You have to talk about it. You can't just keep it in your bosom. And you have it in there like a woman have money in them bosom. So, Abby, welcome to the chat. I apologize, Abby. Me just see you. Verna, welcome to the chat. I was on here doing the monologue. Angie Paula, what you say? Thank you very much, Rhonda. It is important that people talk about the things them. Ladies, you cannot talk about it and then you say, oh, no yield. You not yield until you talk about it. You have to talk about it. You can't bury it underneath a rock, it will come back up. That's why Anthony was facing what he was facing, because he kept burying the truth. Anthony kept burying the truth. Him keep on burying it. When him find out say Amber cheat on him, what him do? Bury it. And try to convince himself, say, okay, and look what that got him. Shanika, I'm a lot of fun to hang out with. A lot of fun. Oh, gosh. Let me see what y'all say. Miss Wright, we say, why Mama Nat and Kelvin and Julie and Keith didn't talk about before the mediation? I'm not certain. Sharon, welcome to the chat. But let's proceed. Anthony is now apologizing. Listen to the man apology again. Them ask him, what would you have done different? Here we go.
I would have stayed committed to my vows. I would have fought like hell to let her know that she was worthy. I would have communicated more. Tell her what was on my mind. And not leave it up for guessing.
That is the most important piece. That right there is the most important piece. This is the most important piece. That's what I was talking about. This is why I'm going to trust him. This is the most important piece. The man said he would have communicated more and not leave it up to chance which she assume. Yes. Don't assume. Say she understand what's going on. Don't assume that she knows what you're going through. Don't assume anything. Tell her, Amber, me never like that. Amber, me really feel like getting rid of you. Amber, whatever it is, whatever you were thinking in that moment. Do you have still believe that the man wasn't somewhat sincere? Doesn't this sound like a different Anthony? The message is that you gotta go fight for your marriage. You never know. If them decide to fight for it, it's up to them. I can't tell anybody what to do with their marriage. They have to decide what they can think. Anthony should have told the truth. Jeanette, you're right. They should have tell Amber the truth. Amber, your girlfriend, when me drunk, she come over and she give me some of the pum pum. I'ma take it. I was in there slipping in. He should have told her the truth. Listen to me, man. He should have tell her the truth. I've been really trying, baby. He should have tell her the truth. Trying to hold back these feelings for so long. And if you feel yes, like I feel, baby, come on. Oh, come on. Woo! Let's get it on. Yeah. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. He should have told Amber that he was trying. The man was trying. He was really trying. I've been. She gave him the doo-wop, the oompa loompa, the fluff, the cake, the salami, the peaches. He should have told Amber this. He should have told Amber this. Joy, welcome to the chat. He should have told Amber all of these things. That it wasn't just his imagination. He should have tell her that. He should have let her know. Instead of saying that it wasn't me, he should have let her know. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. He should have let her know. That when... Baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving. And baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I want sexual. Ow! He should have told her. He should have told her that Shayla dropped the pum pum in her lap. Ladies, y'all ladies don't understand. You ladies don't understand that when you ladies don't understand how men work it. Let me speak for the guys who are on here. Christopher, come up. The one MR, please tell the ladies that it is tough when a woman drops the pum pum in your lap and ask you what you gonna do. Listen to me, ladies. Hold on. When we call Christopher. Christopher, please come up, please, Christopher. Christopher, the one MR. Please come up and tell the woman them. Tell the woman them because they feel like it's easy. They think this is an easy thing for a man. It is hard to resist, ladies. We are telling you. And it depends how you catch us. If you catch us in the right spot, you may have a chance. Oh, God. And Shayla happened to catch him in the right situation. Stacy, I understand. Stacy, me totally understand. If your husband, if he had gone out of the way, Rhonda, it sounds easy. Rhonda, telling a man to have self-control sounds very easy. Let me tell you something. I've stopped going off of that. What I've understood as a man, what I've come to understand is don't put yourself in compromising positions. Alison, welcome to the channel. Let me explain to you what I've learned, Rhonda, as a man. As a man, Rhonda, I've learned that the best thing to do when you are in tight spaces between a pum-pum is to get out of there immediately. You are not strong enough. Because eventually, it's going to brush on your hands, if it's the right lady. And it'll brush on your foot. And your mind is going to start to wander. I'm speaking truth. Where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the men? Yes, Rhonda, I've come to understand that you're not strong enough. Every time one of my brethren, my male friends tell me that I'm strong enough, they've always done it. Hey, you know, say I go over our house. Yeah, man, just, you know. Yeah, but you sure you want to go over there? So, no, man, I'm good enough, man. Nothing gonna happen. Nothing gonna happen, man. What do you mean? Nothing gonna happen, man. No, nothing gonna happen, man. Nothing gonna happen. Trust me. I have it under control. Every time them tell me, if me have $1, I would have been rich. Listen to me. Rhonda, I would be much wealthier if every time one of my friends them tell me, say, nothing is going to happen because I'm going over this little lady house. And me know, and he knows that she likes him and she wants to give up the pum-pum. Would I have way more dollars? You can't stay there. You can't stay there. Y'all can really and truly stay there. Y'all can't stay there. Y'all must believe that this thing easy. So the thing is, he was in a tight spot. He was in a tight spot. And those spots aren't easy to get out of. So what he should have done is tell Amber the truth. None of me like what I say. Yes, women operate from a place of trauma when they have someone who is doggish. But was he though? Was he really doggish though first? The one MR telling the truth. See? We know. You have to walk out. You have to take off. See, Music Fox tell you, took off. You have to take off because if you stay around, you have to leave. Yes, women operate from a place of trauma when it's a man, child, parent. Women carry a lot of weight. Only I know you know this. Yes, women do carry a lot of weight, Nanya. You are correct. But I want to also tell women, don't think you're the only ones that carry weight. Men carry different type of weight upon them as well. Yes, and men have sometimes when them operate out of trauma, especially when it comes to providing. Now you have some men who have gone to the point where them no longer care. Them give up. But the man them who really want to make something of them life, yes. Sometimes you get a trauma. The temptations can be strong. Tina Stroke, I tell you right, that's on a lie, me I tell you, no, I'm telling y'all how this works. Y'all make it seem like it's easy. No, he should just, oh yeah, he should just resist. He should just, y'all make it seem like it's easy. It's not easy. It ain't easy. But it was interesting. Where it went was extremely interesting. So let's listen in more on what he's actually saying here.
Ultimately, I would have let her know that she was a queen.
There you go. For the first time in a long time, him thinking without him should pour into her some more. He think that, she's a queen as to what she's doing. Now let's not forget my t-shirt ready. For the first time. It's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do, yeah. And it's not that I found somebody to take the place of you. So I'm leaving, yes I'm. Before loving breaks my heart, breaks my heart. Get it going. Somebody has to walk away from love. Now, ladies, I know, ladies, I know that you don't want her to come back, and that's okay. I'm not saying that she should stay. I am not saying that she should stay at all. But I'm happy that they've now resolved it. At least them can walk on. Them can walk off and out of this particular situation feeling like they have gotten resolution. This is why I like the stories today, because for the first time we see a black couple resolving their issues together. Not separate, where them create more mischief, but together. They have resolved the issues together. Now she might walk away from love, that's fine, it's okay. But Rico DIY, you're right. They can work it out. If they want to work it out, they can. But I don't know if they're going to work it out. And of course, now them have whole heap of doubters now, because they've built up all of this together now that they have whole heap of doubters. It can be worked out. It can be. And it can go for being the best husband possible. That also is an option. But it is tough. I'm going to be honest with you. If I had a wife like that, and she goes out, and she gets pregnant, and she cheats as well, I wouldn't have taken her back. I wouldn't take her back. That's the honest truth. So I can't go around the corner and not shifting around the corner for people like Nanya and Angela Atkinson, who thinks that O'Neill is shifting. He's saying here that he would have not gone back. I would have worked it out just the same way, but I wouldn't have gone back. So nobody think O'Neill is forcing anybody to do anything. However, if they were to show us a story where they become a better couple after this, I'm also okay with that outcome. Because I'm not married to the outcome either. What I was married to is them getting resolution. That's the only part me married to. Me married to the resolution. The outcome is to be determined. Me not take her back. I'm gonna be honest, but hey, me can't get. I don't know. Maybe Amber really loves Anthony this much right now that she's so much invested that she feel like, you know what, I need to keep this man. Then so be it. Maybe Anthony think whatever it is. Then so be it. But only like the resolution. Only like the fact that them actually, for the first time in a long time, resolve a storyline with a black man and a black woman, and it's not just, hey, let these two go at it because you know what, they don't know how to work out them differences. That is what O'Neill is saying. But I'm not married to the outcome. I'm not married. Y'all can be married to the outcome. I'm not. I'm not married to the outcome. I'm just married to the resolution. I'm just married to the resolution. Now, what if the baby is not? It's because we know that Rooster Nation is losing. We know that. Has anyone seen your favorite rooster? That is the question now. Has anyone seen the rooster? What will Angelina think about this? That is the question. Angela, you're right. It happened in real life. What is the rooster going to think? How is the rooster going to manage this? Madam Chickenhead.
When you see some chicken eggs, get one at you like chicken eggs. Girl hungry can't buy chicken legs. Chicken head.
Let me call the chicken hotline. Let me give her a call from the chicken hotline. Let me call the chicken hotline because I call the chicken hotline. Let me call chicken at headquarters 1-800. Let me call chicken headquarters. Hold on. Hello. Yes, am I speaking with someone from the chicken headquarters? Yes, I wanted to check to see exactly. It seems as though Amber and Anthony are working things out, and we know that the roosters are worried. They are worried. Oh, okay. I see. So they've been worried pretty much. Yes. So you said the prayer is not working. Okay. So the prayer that they're praying is not working. That's what you're saying. Yes. Okay. I see. So do we need to feed them like in a chicken feed? We need to get some chicken feed. So I need to call like a poultry store and ask for chicken. Okay, hold on. Let me dial the number. Okay, thank you very much. Them say me call a store. Hold on, live people. Let me know that I need to call the store and ask for chicken feed. Chicken. I'm gonna call right now. Chicken feed. Hold on. I'm gonna call chicken feed supply store. Give me a moment. They have told me to call the chicken store. Let me call right now. Store. Let me call the chicken store because they asked me to call a chicken store. Them some even feed them some chicken feed. There's a tractor supply. Aha, they're open. Ooh. Hold on, guys. Let's go. Let's do it. Thank you for calling Factor Supply Santa Clarita. How can I help you? Hello, good afternoon. Do you guys have any chicken feed? Chicken feed? Yeah, like feedings to feed chickens. You do? Yes. Okay, no problem. What's the smallest size that you have? I think we have like a 10-pound bag is the smallest size, or 7. Okay, that's workable. That's a 10-pound. How much does the 10-pound go for? It depends on the brand. We have several different, probably 7 different varieties. Okay, so you guys got a variety. Okay, and what time do you guys close today? We close at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me get on with it. Thanks. All right, bye. There you go. So them have the chicken feed. For those who are checking if O'Neill is trying to order for the chicken feed, I'm going to order some chicken feed. The people have requested chicken feed, and I'm going to be ordering the chicken feed. Y'all didn't know I was going to call, don't it? Y'all really believe that O'Neill is not calling these numbers. I know y'all really think O'Neill is not calling these numbers, but he is. Okay? I am calling these numbers. Can I get some donations for chicken feed? For $1 a day, you can donate to your favorite rooster. Call the number on your screen right now. The lines are working. 1-800 Rooster Nation Feed. That's 1-800 Rooster Nation Feed. Conditions apply. Donate now. Listen to me right now. Y'all need to donate. Y'all need to stop the food. Y'all stop laughing. People in the comments are laughing. Like, them sell £10 of chicken feed. And I'm going to be buying chicken feed for because them are going to need it. Y'all don't believe that I'm calling these numbers. I'm calling these numbers, folks. Y'all come to my show for this. Y'all come to O'Neill's show for this type of stuff. Got him. 1-800 Rooster. There it is. Let me put it up on the screen. Because y'all, they're about to, Anthony is leaving. Anthony is leaving with all of his assets and money, and they're going to run out of money. They need, they need the chicken. They need these things. They're going to need chicken feed. That's what we can give them right now. We can give them chicken feed for the mere fact that they're going to need chicken feed. That's what they're going to need. Y'all stop this foolishness. It's about to dry up. All that Clorox cleaning is out. All this cleaning of the Clorox where she was using Clorox and the dirty wipes. Anthony is tired of the wipes. The fumes have made the man sick. Welcome to the chat, Elizabeth. Where is M. Johnson? Where is M. Johnson and Tamala? We don't know if he's going to go see Shayla, but we know that something has changed. We know that. Dora said we call the hospital to see if they have room for Shayla. Dora, don't worry yourself. I'm sure they have room at the psych ward. You don't worry yourself. We can pick her up. If you want to pick her up by the psych ward, we can do that. They are going to need some chicken feed because they're going to need a bag of chicken feed right now because Anthony is leaving with his money and them love money. They have been lovers of money. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to want money to use because money is a necessary commodity in the space. But Rhonda, you are correct. If Anthony goes over there and he's not starting to be honest, yes, you're correct. May I come for him? Don't worry yourself. You don't have to come for him. May I come for him as well? He has made an impression and is trying to work it. Barbara, welcome to the chat. But if him come with the same foolishness, yes, I will be the first. I've told you already. Me take him word for it until we see the actions. That's just what the deal is right now. Nothing else at all. Nothing else. That's it. O'Neil just take it for what it is. If you say as so. What O'Neil will say. If a man says he's going to do something, then that's what the man is going to do. Faith is the substance. Welcome to the chat. John, I'm not gonna knock you down, baby. I said me just want to hold you down. If say go and go put on your gown. And before you know, it is another beer. Listen to me, I agree with you 100%, you know. She going to stalk Anthony and Amber. Stacy, you are right. It is to, women even if you earn grace. No, Stacy, no, you get grace until you get a little grace for whatever it is. No, you might not get every grace. But you get some grace for what if you come by and say I'm going to apologize and you apologize, may I forgive your grace. I can forgive and don't necessarily forget in a moment. Me can forgive you and don't necessarily forget that you wronged me. So I know what to do the next time I see a pattern like that show up. But it doesn't mean I don't forgive you. And forgiveness comes with grace. And everybody deserves forgiveness as long as they've shown you the reason why I forgive. And sometimes you should just forgive. I don't mean to forget. You don't have to keep a man around. You can forgive him and leave from his company. You can forgive someone and leave their company. But we need to see Angelina in handcuffs. Yes, that's correct. 1-800 Rooster Nation, donate to the cause. Well, guys, you have been wonderful. I've loved the conversation. It's a wonderful evening. I love the conversation. Have a wonderful night. May not make it too long because we all need to, turn in when we need to turn in. So keep watching the show and keep liking the show. Let's move off. I'm signing off.
When you see some chicken eggs, get man at you like chicken eggs. Girl hungry can't buy chicken legs.